Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece, episodes 247 and 248. Last time, Lucci transformed into a leopard human, and we learned a little bit more about Puffing Tom. We had a couple theories, one of which that I slipped into the very end of the last long discussion, if in case some people missed it, was that Puffing Tom is not just named after Tom, but it is literally Tom who ate a snake fruit after becoming a cyborg. Like Franky is also a cyborg. It's some sort of event that caused both of them to die, because Cutty Flam died, and Tom is no longer to be seen, but nobody said he's dead as far as I remember. My theory is that they both became cyborgs because they got beat up or something. Then Tom ate a snake fruit, which is why the giant frog man is trying to sumo wrestle him, because frogs and snakes or toads are enemies.
Very compelling.
Very compelling stuff. When you lay it all out there like that, it sounds even more likely. We had a lot of other stuff. The last discussion was really, really long.
Yeah.
It would take a long time to recap all of it, but we talked a lot about how this arc is just really, really good. And it's probably the best written One Piece arc so far, and we're really enjoying it. And it feels really natural, and it feels like it's not aren't these abrupt like changes in direction at some point. It feels very fluid and very compelling, and we're really enjoying ourselves. And we hope that you guys are enjoying the reactions, and if you do, we hope you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And we hope you check out patreon.com/BOLDcast, where you can get 2 weeks ahead of uncut reactions and 1 week ahead of edited One Piece reactions, as well as all the other stuff that we're doing over our main channel, which is also linked in the description. Let's check this out. Let's go.
I really love that. Like, it just looks so cool, that place.
Oh, because it's so destroyed.
Oh. I was wondering how they got it in there.
Is he gonna look at the keel? Oh my god.
The general state of things. Oh. No!
Why don't you back off?
Well, you don't need to take this stance. Well,
if you had a death wish, I wouldn't have stopped you. What do you think you're doing?
oh my god!
Why the fuck would you do that? Like, that part wasn't even broken. Like, so much of... Yeah, okay. She can't be repaired. There's still a lot... We can still reclaim the wood and use it in the next ship, you know? We don't have to rip it to fucking shreds.
Yeah. You don't even know anything about salvaging a ship.
Yeah.
You just know... you know how to demolish a ship, you don't know how to just salvage anything.
I know a fucking couple of monkey men who are smarter than you absolute moron. Were your brains made of metal too? What a loser. Why would you just, like, break the part of the...
He's just trying to, like, get it through to Usopp that it's wrecked, but
like,
it's not
okay,
nice.
if he, like, if he made the thing of just, like, look, if I just pull on this slightly, it comes off. But he just, like, just, like, tore the side off the ship. It's like, why would you do that? Like, it could still be repurposed for the next ship as, like, a piece of the Mary. And then the Mary could, like, live on, you know? And so you're just fucking destroying it, you absolute monster. Deserved.
How are
You're
you
breaking
mad?
the boat!
This is the same with the money.
He's gonna have to
Usopp
see the
doesn't have
bottom
a
as he
devil
comes
fruit.
back up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mary.
Of course he knows. He's the one who put that stuff there. Is he still just gonna try and repair?
Oh.
It's too sad.
It's just depressing.
It's so sad. It's just too much, man. A miracle. The ghost shipwright or whoever that was. Is it Tom? Is it Tom's ghost? He's gonna say to him, he's gonna be like, that was Tom. It's so weird seeing it like this. Music. What? What?
船乗りに伝わる伝説の人乗られた船にのみ宿る様子。まあ、船の化身だな。手には木槌を持ち、船乗りのレインコートを着てる。危険が迫った時、船内を駆けずり回ってそれを知らせるという。大きく船乗りを助けるというが。
I wonder if this is from real life.
そいつを見たと直接聞くのは大切にされた分だけ。船は船乗りに感謝。お前たちを向こう岸へ渡したかったんだろう。そうやって。人の姿を借りて現れる箱にや古いでも幸せだったんじゃねえの。
So sad. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Oh no! Here they come. Oh, so there's another exit.
Don't open the door. More like they won't come because they're busy doing other stuff.
Usopp, don't answer the door.
No. I don't even know why they're bothering to ring.
Because it's a trick. They're gonna blast in like fucking SEAL Team 6 right now and blow up the Mary. Just after we made peace with her.
It's not the time for this argument right now. Ouch. Like I was just instant. He's just ready to go.
Yeah, without even knowing like why they're there or what they want. Oh my god, what another depressing frickin' Mary episode.
Yeah, I don't know how many times they can get me with like basically just the same thing, and every time it just gets sadder. This is so sad. The little like ship fairy.
Mm-hmm. So it's a fairy that's like an incarnation of the ship.
Because they love the ship so much. It's so sad.
It's too freaking sad, man.
I can't even talk.
What were they called though? Klabautermann. Klabautermann.
That's so sad. Mary just wanted to get them somewhere safe.
Mm-hmm. And I bet that's a real legend too. I bet that Oda drew some inspiration from real stuff.
It's just so sad.
It's too freaking sad. And like Franky trying to do what's best by just like being the asshole and destroying the ship, but then hearing the story kind of puts it in a different perspective. So what was he saying he was going to do with Mary at the end?
I think just
demolish it?
Yeah.
In a way that they would agree with?
Well, it was like, he said like, oh, well, she obviously cares about you so much that she would rather that than like accidentally sink while you guys were all on her.
Mm-hmm. They all got different, well, except for Khalifa, like different little color handkerchiefs.
Maybe she has one on the other side. Maybe we can't see.
I bet hers is blue, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, slow. There's not much to talk about.
It was just sad.
It's just again compounding on everything that we've felt so far.
Mm-hmm. I do like that reveal though of like, oh, that
I like that too.
Like I feel like it's so much simpler than like, oh, it's some kind of fucking, you know, crazy.
I thought it was gonna be like
spirit
Tom's
of
spirit
this
or something,
person, or like just something that just makes it way crazier than it needs to be.
I feel like it's both more supernatural than, like, if you think about what's more supernatural than that, like, in the story. I don't think like ghosts. There's not really ghosts in One Piece so far.
No.
You know, like there's the metaphorical, like, pirate spirit, or the spirit of Roger, like, egging us on, and we can feel the presence of those who came before us. But there's not really, like, Skypiea, for example, kind of was all about the idea that the supernatural is just a facade, you know, like the whole, like, you know, Kalgar and all these people are worshiping these gods that they, like, dedicate their lives to, and it's supposed to be, to them, it's like this really important thing. But every like supernatural thing, a part of their belief system, is an ecological, you know, phenomenon. Like there were those trees that were like a parasite, and or you know, all these different things. And, you know, sacrifices mean nothing. It's, you know, you're every, and with Eneru and Gonfal and all this, it's all colonialism. It's all everything that is sort of encapsulated in this framework of belief in the supernatural, belief in a higher power, belief in a god, or some sort of grander biblical or supernatural phenomenon, is all explainable, or it's all a lie,
or it's all about,
or it's all manipulation, or it's a devil fruit or something. It's all explainable. So, and that's in the arc that was all about gods and everything. The whole idea around all of that was that it, you know, the real magic is, like, you know, fighting to defend your own personal ideals and having faith in yourself and in the people around you, rather than in some grander ideal, because that faith in sort of a grander ideal or a higher power will come naturally from you achieving what you believe deep in your heart, rather than following what other people believe. So, you know, it did a lot to sort of unwind a lot of assumptions that we might have as audience members. You know, people come from all different backgrounds about the idea of gods and spirits and things like that. So for this to be this, I think, is really significant and interesting. It's not that it's conflicting against it. It's just that it takes it in a different direction than what has otherwise been established, and kind of reignites a flame that, like, Skypiea, in a way, was all about kind of removing from our mind, like snuffing out. Like Skypiea did a lot to remove all of that. This kind of adds a little bit of that magic into the world, which I think is really, it could go somewhere really interesting. I think there's a lot of room in One Piece for, like, the supernatural, and especially since the series has gone so far to keep everything very, what you see is what you get, you know. That's kind of been the way. So I actually really like this. I feel like it adds a lot more mystery, another dimension possibly to how the story can go in the future, if spirits are, not that I expect everything to have a little piece of that, but you know, it opens the door to a lot more that can happen. So that's really interesting. And now the Galila people are showing up.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens next time. Moving right along. Leave a like, subscribe. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Let's go. Here we go.
Nope.
What about a steel body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is he killing this guy?
I hope so. Oh, he's gonna do the...
But is it gonna do anything to him? He's made of steel.
Ooh. Yeah, we need him to be alive. Just throw him in the water.
They're like my little sisters. What if they're Tom's real children?
If the entire Franky family was.
That'd be crazy. Again, like, you don't need to
say that.
You don't need to say all this. I guess in this case it does make sense because they want to elicit this reaction from him so that he starts.
アイスバーグは元気か殺した
Oh boy.
Now you've
The
done
music
it.
too. Jeez Louise. Where's Sanji in all this?
I know.
He just disappeared. Boing, boing.
フランキーの過去海列車が走った日
俺も時間の問題だと思って島を出ろフランキー
He didn't leave. Unless he took them away.
That's Tom?
No, I guess I didn't really picture him at all.
Didn't picture him like
yeah.
that. I pictured him to look kind of more like iceberg.
カティフラム変な名前だなフランキーでいいだろフランキーで
何でもいい
覚えているのか
Like the same
渡せ
outfit.
と言っているカティフラム何渡すもんはねなんだこの汚い部屋は
Drafting room, yeah.
This must have been the Tom's workers. Like, they were like, oh, we couldn't find anything about the company.
Oh. The frog! And the train lady.
この思い出にだった場所だトムズ・ワーカーズ世界一の船大工がいた場所だ
Flashback. 22
Wow.
years ago?
It's almost like a waiver.
The city looks so different.
What?
It is kind of like a waiver. Whoa.
Ooh. That thing's freaky. How are all these destroyed ships?
On the rocky
Oh,
area.
another destroyed ship. Stupid bird.
俺の大事な戦艦バトル誰かが気がする前に全部戦艦を作ってる
Surely.
お前なんか食われ
Whoa.
Jesus. Whoa, okay.
Just like that?
Man.
That's a ship right and a half right there.
終了だ頑丈ないい船がドーンとでな横綱
It's not even a frog guy, it's just a fucking
A literal
frog.
frog. I think he just throws the boat into the water, like doesn't tie it up or anything.
It looks so nice. Some curry. Is that the same like table
Oh,
thing?
look, there's the train in the back.
こいつは武器ばこのバカンキー
二人とも喧嘩やめな
Still looks pretty freaky.
何が壺に入って積んだ交易船が海賊にやられたって海賊王が死刑になった後めっきり海賊が増えたこの町は海賊時代に飲まれたラグナの浸水で木材も鉄もよその島から貴族たちが交易を阻む客を取り合う喧嘩が始まる
No materials because there's no train yet. That's so beautiful, by the way.
海賊船作ったんだもんなみんな海賊船の設計図をなんで笑うんだ
海賊船の設計図なんてのはねえのよ俺がドクロを掲げりゃ海賊船掲げりゃ海軍船何を作りたがろうと構わねえが船に男はどんどん胸を張る
That's funny. There's no such thing as pirate ship blueprints. They just put up a fucking flag.
これはこの島のウォーターセブンが再生できるという
Explains why he's so strong. Is he a fishman? I assume
Yeah, it
he
looks
is.
like
He
it.
looks like it. He has like kind of a similar like tattoo thing on his arm that like a lot of
He had like webbed hands.
yeah,
Too.
that makes sense
Damn.
why he can lift so much obviously because the fishermen are like super strong.
It was a huge boat.
Whoa. Judicial ship.
What? That's kind of cool. I like that.
Why?
Oh.
Because he's making pirate ships? Yeah, that's the same like tattoo that all of Arlong and all those guys had.
I wonder if this is like similar to like what they've been doing to Iceberg of like, oh, give us the
Yeah.
blueprints.
Yeah. The Oro Jackson. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Annie's lobby. We've heard that a couple times. So he built Roger's ship. Did he build it with the fucking
He'd be like,
blueprints?
I didn't build a pirate ship, I just built a ship and they put a flag on it. I keep saying this, no one's really listening to me.
This is why they weren't talking about Tom, is because he wasn't in the position that Iceberg was in. He was just another guy.
Okay, well, he obviously wasn't the king of the pirates probably at that point.
They're taking drastic measures because of his reach and how much he inspired everybody when he got, because this is right after he's like, go seek my treasure, and then now the great pirate era, so they're like, we need to make sure that. Oh, but they spare him?
Just can't move him at all.
So it's more like a ferry than it is a train, in a way.
They're like,
Which would
When you put it like
seriously
that.
help the Navy as well. And build it, and then you'll be executed. Nice. And now that he knows he's gonna die, now he's gonna pass on the Pluton stuff. They bought it! Fucking idiots!
doing the front crawl. Like when they were like, oh, why is he doing the front crawl? Oh.
Whoa. What?
Oh.
Oh. That was hilarious. Battle Franky 9.
It's a penguin, you see that?
Yeah, he makes some pretty good stuff. Makes me sad. This looks like so much fun.
I want this anime.
Yeah, this is. I was thinking that too. It's like Franky, his whole design and everything. He looks like he's the main character of his own anime, and like this whole look and everything. Like this looks like it could be its own manga. They straight up built the shit themselves. Wow.
Well, oh. All their hard work. Oh my god.
Is Yokozuna trying to destroy the train because he figured out that once the train's completed and working, then his buddy dies? Maybe? Is that why he's trying to take it off?
I mean, it's been completed for like 10 years
I know,
now.
but he's a fucking frog. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Man, I probably would not get on board first thing.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Polly and some girl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the two girls.
今より12年前の閉ざされ廃れゆく街から悩まされる人々を乗せて海列車パフィームトムは海を渡った
That's so nice.
That was pretty badass.
Mm-hmm. I love a good girl ending.
For those who don't know, that's a classic BOLDcast meme that we say whenever there's an ending of just like the waifu from the show that's normally like a Sakura or like a Hinata just like being cute. It's a common thing that shows do, but I think this might be the best girl ending we've seen so far. That was
What?
the shadow. It's not Luffy or anyone else. It's Mary. Oh my god. It's Mary's shadow with the mallet. I thought it was somebody holding a cup, but no, it's Mary.
Oh my god.
It's like just for a second, but there it is. You're braver and more caring than anyone else. Wow. What a great backstory.
Yeah.
It's so sad because it just seems like despite the fact that they were like way more poor and this whole island was like literally falling to ruin, their life just seems so much brighter and like nicer in every way. Just like even though they're living under the bridge and it's just the
So
whole
they have,
like
like,
just
a
I guess
goal?
it's just because Tom's around and he's like brightening their lives. His presence just makes everything feel like it's gonna be okay. Mm-hmm. You know,
He has a very good attitude. Man, that's
very
cool
a
though that
lot
he
like
did,
Hero Luke kind of.
That's cool that he did build Roger's ship.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, well, he built like the best ship ever, basically. Because if Roger is like flying around the entire Grand Line and his ship didn't break, then it's like, you can't really have a better ship than that, you know?
Yeah. I bet that this whole like witch hunt wouldn't be happening to him because this is 2 years or it was like they said it was like right after
Yeah.
Roger got executed, and obviously we know the story of how that went down. The guy asks, "Hey, where's your treasure?" He's like, "Oh, you want my treasure?" And then he single-handedly flips the world over, and now there's pirates everywhere. So they just want everything connected to him possible, especially now that we know that Roger is involved with the poneglyphs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
They're like, we need to really...
One Piece to them might be Pluton or something way out of their control as far as the government is concerned. So we need to make sure that everyone connected to that, anyone who could possibly, help somebody get this great power over us or whatever, or continue Roger's reign, is a danger. So that's why they're just like, yeah, you know what? Usually shipwrights just build ships and that's their job, and we don't blame them for accidentally working on a pirate ship. We don't hold it against them. But in this case, we're making an exception and just killing you just because. But we don't know. It seems like he wasn't Roger's shipwright, but he built Roger's ship.
He built the ship, which is
and it was called the Oro Jackson. The Oro Jackson. What were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say? Yeah, well, I mean, I guess maybe if it was just like the best ship ever, then you don't need onboard shipwright to fix it. If you just built a ship that's
Especially if it was cared for
so well,
like
that
the Mary, that it had its own spiritual guidance on it as well. Especially if it was built by Tom,
who cared so much
who
about
cares
it.
so much about the ship. You know, he can instill that in them, and I bet we might get a similar phenomenon if Franky's the one who builds our next ship. So Oro Jackson as a name is interesting because Oro, usually when you hear that, at least when I hear that, I think of Orochi. Wow, what the fuck is the full name? Oh no, there is One Piece shit that's coming up. I didn't see that. Let's get rid of that. I didn't see what it was, but I looked up Orochi, and there's another Orochi reference. Anyway, I forget the full name of it in Japanese, but Susanoo killed the Japanese god Susanoo, which is the god of the storm. Killed, I'm forgetting the full name, but Orochi, which was like the world serpent, or like a great serpent that was like a crazy terrible thing. That might be the inspiration in some way to the ship. Oro Jackson, I don't know what the Jackson could mean, like what that could be a reference to, or what that could be like evoking or trying to evoke. But it's very interesting. So it feels like, because it's like invoking the name with the Oro, it's possibly invoking this like great legendary, you know, creature that was killed by a god of lightning, or a god of the storm. Then maybe that will come up in another way when we learn more about the ship as we go forward. Now that it's named, and now that, you know, we know that Tom built it, we might learn some more details relating to that, and that might fill in some of the details would be more related to the mythology there. So that'll be interesting. But I like Tom.
Yeah, he just seems like
He's
a
awesome.
nice guy. Really
Always
smart.
about doing things. What does he say? Heartily, or whatever. With your whole heart. Basically.
I also like his mentality of just letting Franky do whatever he wanted, and then in the end, Franky came and helped.
Yeah.
After he, you know, got kind of fed up with doing his own thing. Battle Franky number 9.
And we saw a bunch of the kids that were around that were like, we saw Polly. Who is this supposed to be? It seems like she's supposed to be somebody, but
Maybe she's the mom of the girl,
which girl?
the granddaughter girl.
Oh, maybe.
They kind of have a similar face-ish.
I could see that. Yeah. I wonder what that's about. And then we saw Mozu, and the other girl has like a normal name, a much more...
Kiwi.
Kiwi, yeah. I guess not more normal, but like
A
more
bird.
recognized. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's sick.
Yeah.
A lot. I'm kind of glad that my like snake devil fruit thing didn't come true. That was a bit crazy. But
a little bit of a tinfoil hat moment.
but the Orochi shit, you know, that plays into it somewhat, right?
Yeah.
He's got Yokozuna, who's the frog. I was gonna say frog man, but he's just a frog. And then he built the Oro Jackson, which is like Orochi. So maybe we're still waiting. I'm still waiting for the slug, but anyway, I love this. I love this
really just nice and really wholesome. I like the frog learning how to do what was it, the whatever stroke, front
Crawl.
stroke,
Crawl.
front crawl
Front
or whatever. Because they were like, why is a frog swim? First of all, why is there a frog? Second of all, why is the frog doing the front crawl instead of just frog swimming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does he want it? Why does he hate the train? Why does he want to beat up the train? And why he got big? Like he was like the size
like
of a person.
fighting.
Now
Yeah,
he's
I
like fucking huge. He's the size of the train.
I don't know.
Yokozuna, but like that's the only thing I was thinking that would be like motivation for like the simple mind of a frog. Like, is that somehow it got in its head that if this train starts to work, then the probation ends and Tom gets taken away. So Tom gets taken away if the train works. So maybe he thinks if he breaks the train, then Tom will come back.
That would be incredibly sad. Yeah.
I don't know. Because why would he want to just break the train? He keeps trying to derail the train.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love this backstory.
It was really good.
So
it was
good.
really, really good. Top tier backstory.
W's in the chat. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon. See you next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.